Hello everyone, this is Marie Blue Angel, and today I am playing a really fun one, I think. It's a yandere rather, themed game. And honestly, I don't really know much about it except I was intrigued. If you're not used to yandere, I would suggest clicking the link below of the video and checking out the game page and see if you want to check this one out, because generally speaking, yandere games that fall into this like subgenre are very like dark, and there's a lot of going on. And I thought I would continue the Halloween spooky horror vibes, even though it's not Halloween anymore. But I saw this one and a bunch of others. This is from Yandere Game Jam 2025, and I'm just excited to see it. So we're gonna get into it and check it out because I'm intrigued. Multiple endings. I should play multiple times, 3 times for different selections. Okay, thank you. What is my name? Feel lately like I've been blue, but I will just continue using blue. Thank you. Bound by fate. I didn't read that second part. After a major car accident, you thought life would never return to normal. Oh no. That doesn't sound great. Okay, we're in the subway though. However, despite some residual aches and pains, it seems like the only real challenge was losing your means of comfortable transportation. Now you've become accustomed to taking the train to and from work, smushed like a sardine in the morning and jostled by crowds in the evening. That, and ever since you woke up in the hospital after the accident, you started to see a red string connected to your pinky finger. Oh, is this a red string of fate? Themed one also. I do like that. I wonder how that will play with this yandere genre. Okay, interesting. I should have guessed it. I saw like a little icon with the hands and the string, and I didn't think anything of it. Winding off into the distance, leading to somewhere unknown. You still can't tell whether it's a blessing or an ill omen, but you do feel either a little confused, but you've decided to ignore it for now, excitement and anticipation, or dread. I'm gonna go with the middle. Why not? It's a little something different. I guess especially like after a big life-changing event. Maybe it's good to have some sort of positive feeling towards it, but all the other ones make sense too. You've heard the legend of the red string that connects soulmates, and your heart beats faster every time you think about it. Oh, that's nice, okay. Because sometimes in these red string fate soulmate worlds, people don't know too much about it, or they have to learn about it, but maybe we looked it up after we started seeing, like, what's this red string connected to my pinky? Could the love of your life be on the other side? Perhaps. On your time off, you've tried following the string to see where it leads, but you can never seem to reach the end. It's as if the universe is telling you it's not the right time yet. Still, you're filled with a small feeling of expectation when you look at the string. Just who is on the other side? One other thing changed since the accident. Unknown user. You look tired today. I would maybe, like, initially, I feel like I would, like, don't know if I would do this, because I'm like, I don't know, it could be, like, a scam or spammer. This, and then depending on how they responded, and if not, immediately just block. But maybe this. Huh? You've started to receive some cryptic texts from an unknown number. You try not to let it get to you, but a shiver runs down your spine regardless. I mean, I'd be freaked out. If this is a secret admirer, why don't they reveal themselves? Although their approach is wrong, you wouldn't mind meeting someone new. As various thoughts run through your head, the train finally screeches to a halt. Your fellow sardines begin spilling out onto the platform, pushing you through the open doors just a little too fast. Almost tripping over your own feet, you feel the string pull taut. Is the other end of the string close? I mean, I would think so. I would also think, I'm assuming we would take the subway a lot of times, so it doesn't seem like this person until now has been a constant subway rider at the same time we have been. Could be in someone new, like maybe they got a new job and then now they're on here, or they could be visiting. Who knows? Distracted, you're only just able to find your footing when suddenly a shoulder rams into you. Ow, what the hell? Okay, first person. We see blue hair, great. The scar on your forehead. A sword also. Interesting, okay. A rebellious looking man with dyed hair and piercings just slammed into you and didn't even apologize. Oh, rude. Hey! You swallow your words after seeing the way he's dressed. Although he has no visible tattoos, his neo-gangster hype boy style intimidates you. I mean, sure. Looks intimidating. I feel intimidated. Mostly because it's more like street style cool, you know? More than anything, that sword on his back? Is that even legal? Never mind, you say quietly. He gives you a stare and opens his mouth as if to say something, but changes his mind. Is that a hint of disappointment you sense? Turning around, he shakes his head and continues towards the opposite direction. Ugh, what a douchebag. I mean, damn, didn't even say sorry after all that? Not getting off the right foot there. After a long day of being encouraged by your micromanaging boss, followed by being pushed around in the train station, you sincerely doubt your day could get any worse. Don't say that. Ooh. But of course it could. The red string, which was taut just moments ago, has now somehow become tangled amongst the feet of countless passerby. You didn't even know that the string could get physically tangled like this. I didn't know either. I don't really play too many of these red string Fate stories, so usually, from what I've seen, they don't really include that aspect. It's usually like the string isn't tangible and wouldn't get caught up in like the physical plane that you're in, I guess. Luckily, a pair of strong arms catch you from behind. Oh, hello.
Whoa there, huh? You seemed a little unsteady on your feet.
Okay, thanks for the assist, my dude. It's a super handsome guy. I've only seen men this good looking on TV. Oh, okay. His hair is all white, but rather than making him look old, it complements and frames his porcelain-like face. It's unfortunate that his expression is a little harsh, otherwise he might have looked even more like a doll. You also can't help but notice his adornments. Okay, but you're connected to this person? I'm seeing the red right here. Is that a Rolex? Surely it must be fake. You're not an expert, but he appears to be decked from head to toe in high-quality brand and bespoke products. But a lavender suit, I mean, it is a bold choice. I can at least appreciate something different. You know? It's always the same neutral colors and nothing wrong with neutral, but it's nice sometimes to see a pop of color. Various thoughts flash through your head as his slender, pianist-like fingers grip your shoulders gently but firmly. Your eyes are slowly drawn to your own hands. The red string is twisting and turning itself around your finger, reeling itself in. Unbelievably, the shortened red string is now pointing you directly to this man. Is this fate? Or... You instinctually freeze for just a moment before finding your words. I mean, we've been frozen for a couple moments. The man still hasn't let go of you. Okay, options. Hello. 2, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Hi, thanks for catching me. Can you let me go now? Realistically, I'd either go for 1 or 2. Well, I don't know. 3 makes sense if I was more poised, you know? How do I want to play this? I guess it's like, oh my gosh, thank you. I actually do say oh my gosh a lot. Oh my gosh, Thank you so much. Maybe that's not the right tone right now, but anyways. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. You flirtatiously brush a strand of hair. Oh, oh my gosh, thank you so much. As you flirtatiously brush a strand of hair behind your ear and give a charming smile. Okay, good for you. Wow, we really went for it. Wow, you're super handsome. I've only ever seen men as handsome as you on TV. Now he's blushing. The coy light in your eyes sparks the kindling. Hold on. The coy light in your eyes sparks the kindling deep in the man's, and you both feel a little fire. I mean, you know, after having a shit day at work and getting bumped by that other guy, I'm just surprised. I don't think I could be as charming after all that, but you know what? The main character really pulled through for themselves, you know? So kudos to them. You see him bite his lip, subconsciously or not. After a brief pause, you give what you think is a cute giggle. Thank you so much for catching me. The handsome stranger grins more genuinely this time, and his defenses seem to come down for just a moment. You're welcome. As if coming to some unknown agreement, the two of you examine each other without speaking, as if to size each other up. Aren't you just checking each other out? Seriously, thanks. I've had a tough day. Some random asshole bumped into me, and things are just... Well, it's been a rough couple of months. What's your name? I'd love to get you... I'd love to get to know you more. You can see how many times I've done this in IRL. I can't even read the lines. I mean, assuming you're not an axe murderer. Lol. Do people say lol in IRL in these contexts? I feel like I would if I was being awkward, but I like the lol here. Oh, I feel like that is a confirmation. His eyes bulge out at the word axe murderer, but he quickly recovers and laughs. Also not saying lol, okay. Aye, one can never be too careful of axe murderers these days. I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy XIV, so the eye's really giving me those vibes. But you know what? We'll roll with it here. Okay, we're laughing some more. I'm sure you're not one. You're not one, right? You cock your head in an obviously flirty manner and extend your hand. I'm Blue. Nice to meet you. Yasha, the pleasure is all mine. He smiles and shakes your hand with a genuinely pleased look. Yasha. Yasha. Yes? While blushing. You call his name a couple of times to remember it, but it seems to have a much better effect than you anticipated. He stares at you like a puppy in love, smitten. Oh? You feel that you might have the upper hand here. I'm seriously so grateful, Yasha. You wonder if you should invite him to coffee. It's not often that you even see a man of his level on the street. Even if it ends up going nowhere romantically, you think it might be worth getting to know this man as a friend. The red string seems to be curling around you and fawning, begging you to carry out your musings. Sure. Maybe I should probably save. Oh, that's not the save button. How do I go back? Wait, which would be... This is the save button. No, that's the load button. This is the save button. Okay. That's not super apparent to me. My bad. I don't want to press this button. Sure. Might as well live boldly. This is a little sudden, but could I treat you to coffee sometime? His eyes open wide. You can tell that he definitely wasn't expecting an invitation from you. Yet. He stutters for a moment, biting his own tongue. Gosh. More laughing. Kind of cute. If I didn't know this was a yandere genre story, I feel okay. You laugh at his dorky mistake. Is this man the clumsy type? He might just be a little cute. Oh no! Are you okay? A not so subtle body touch. I knew you were going there. You put one hand on his shoulder and use the other to brush hair away from his face, getting a better view of his mouth. These facial expressions are so funny. He's blushing. He likes you. You can already tell. Why are you so good at this seduction thing? I didn't know that wasn't in the character description for us, but good for you, main character. It feels like you're tapping into some unknown power you never knew you had until now. Maybe this is part of the red string of fate's power. If you do find, you end up meeting someone like you're technically more connected to. I don't know, like, I don't know my feelings about, like, is it your soulmate? But I definitely think, if anything, it's someone that you could have a connection with. Whatever that means and to what level that is. But maybe having that connection in this world, in this, in this kind of sense of, like, allows you to make sure that you have some sort of overall positive interaction. And my guess is that how that's manifesting here is through this main character's ability to flirt really well and really make this guy blush. So, let's see. Don't know if that's true, but that's my thought. I like that very much. Entranced, he subconsciously offers his hand out to you. You take his hand in your own smoothly, and the two of you walk to a local coffee shop. Oh, we meet right now. Okay. Oh, he has like a little scar right there. Right here. This little X. I didn't see it earlier. I feel like I've seen this background asset before. It's cute. Anyways. Would a coffee shop be open now? Is it like a bar, coffee shop bar? Because I know one of those. Anyways. Is he familiar with the neighborhood? Yasha seemed to know exactly where to take you. Tucked away in a winding alleyway, a cozy little cafe beckons the two of you with warm lighting and the wafting fragrance of coffee beans. A welcome and somewhat out-of-place experience for this time of night. Okay, we at least acknowledge that it's not super common. The two of you seat yourselves and a waiter comes around to take your orders. I'm so glad you took the initiative this time. What is this time supposed to mean? That means he's... I'm watching you. This time? It's nothing. He smiles extremely widely and reminds you of a crocodile. I mean, the smile could be daring. I'm just, like, very hyper-aware, given the nature of the game. Readjusting his posture, he rests his chin on his hand and leans towards you, seeming to want to be even just a few centimeters closer than before. Under the table, his leg flirtatiously drifts over to your... His legs, rather, flirtatiously I can't read right now. Under the table, his legs flirtatiously drift over to yours until they're almost intertwined with your own. Perhaps a little too much too soon. Cocky he is, this one. Although you give him a chiding side eye, you don't pull away, instead nudging your foot against his in little pulses. Oh, interesting. I'm Yasha. And, we're actually soulmates. We've lived countless lives together, traveled countless planes, had children together, went childless by choice, then had children again. This is a lot of information to throw at someone right now, but we'll see how we take it. I remember the first time you kissed me during the Ming Dynasty. The sweetest kiss. The plum blossoms blooming around us in your father's courtyard. After that, every time Meng Po tried to feed me the soup of oblivion, I found my way around it. I knew I had to come back to you. I relied on the string to find you. Soulmates. It just took me a little longer to find you It just took me a little longer to find you, more than usual this time. Oh, I guess this is narration. He cracks a smile that seems broken. But now, I finally found you in this life. You keep sipping your drink and saying, but you fuzzily realize that the conversation has spiraled into really weird territory. You know, since we're already going for it, well, no. I mean, there's nothing wrong with changing our mind, even though we were flirtatious. I'm just scared. Wow, this guy's actually total whack job. Aw, he's sweet. I mean, it is a lot to say. Like, it's not even like, oh, we chatted this, chatted that. I have to save. We have to make more saves. Okay. We're gonna say, aw, he's sweet, but at some other point, I might just politely excuse myself. But maybe then we run away if we politely excuse ourselves. I don't think we would escape him, to be honest. Given... I don't know, anyways. He may be a little misled, but it seems like his heart is in the right place. Could you really be soulmates? I mean, I guess also in some sense, I mean, not that it's less off-putting in the sense that we see the red string of fate. Supposedly, that is what it is. And so, and it's connected to this guy. So I guess it would be less of a weird idea. It's a lot of detail, but besides that, we're gonna roll with this. With starry eyes, you hang on to his every word. It's perhaps not advisable to be so trusting of someone you just met, but Yasha is an incredible storyteller. You find yourself gripped by his passionate delivery as he recounts some of the highlights of your past lives together. Time passes in a flash. After several hours, which feel like mere minutes, you realize that it's time for you to head home. I'm really sorry. I'd love to stay a little longer, really. But I do need to prepare for work tomorrow. Won't you stay with me? Please? I understand. Anyways, it's getting late. Can I see you home? I got one option. Sure. Despite any hesitations you might have, you find yourself agreeing to his request to walk you home. Along the way, Yasha shoves both hands in his pockets and hums a little tune to himself, smiling all the way. Is it just your imagination? The tune sounds ancient and somehow nostalgic, almost as if you've heard it before. Turning to face you again, he flashes you a wry smile. I'll message you later, my dear. Okay, bye. Fuck. It's now the middle of the night, but you find yourself a little hungry. Sparing yourself the internal lecture on how you should try to cook more and eat healthier, you silently pull on your coat and get ready to go. We have nothing in this house. You're still wearing pajama bottoms, but you're pretty sure the convenience store employees have seen you in everything except your underwear. Date outfits, work outfits, pajamas. I feel like I wouldn't stop there so often if it wasn't so convenient. Ha ha. You laugh internally at your own lame pun as you start your late night trek. After what feels like an eternity, you finally reach the convenience store by your apartment. I'm so tired, but I should really stop in and pick something up to eat. The fridge is empty. I knew I should have gone shopping instead of doom scrolling all day Sunday. Okay, you know, consequences of our actions, but let's pick stuff up now. As you browse the aisles mindlessly in search of a snack, you see a different type of snack. It's that guy! That punk who bumped into me on the subway. I should give him a piece of my mind. Your eyes move again to the sword on his back. It hasn't been much time since you last saw him, but he's still carrying that sword around so brazenly. Or at least give him a lecture to be a better person. You fantasize about confronting him, but when you look up again, he's gone. Exhausted, you finish up your purchases and head home. Ah, finally back home. Your bed is calling your name. Without changing clothes, you collapse on top of the covers to scroll on your phone for a while to decompress. You crack open the convenience store bento you purchased and start chowing down. Didn't your mother tell you not to eat while laying down? Eat, eat, eat. And on the bed. Gross. Don't judge me, self. As you're unscrupulously chewing, it was so good seeing you today. You drop your chopsticks. It lands on the bed and leaves a little stain, but you have more important things to address. Oh, it must be Yasha. Wonder how he got my number. How did you get my number? I have my ways. I'm concerned. You can't run from me. We belong together. I really think you should open yourself up to the possibility of being with me. You won't know how good it'll be unless you try. I could show you what you want to see and take you where you want to be. Safe and sound. Yeah, is it that song? You know it. Yeah, lol. Lol, lol, lol. That song is like a decade old now. Old like me. Not the little cat. Wait, how old are you? Although he's clearly unhinged, you somewhat enjoy texting with him. Oh, this hurts me. Okay, this is so funny. As long as he doesn't make things too unpleasant for you. You try to reason with yourself, but deep down you can sense that he's hiding something dark. I'll be okay. Right? You decide to get ready for bed and shower. Regardless of what happened today, you still need to go into work the next day. And the day after that, and the day after that, and all the days that follow. Thinking about work, your recent human interactions completely disappear from your mind as existential dread lures you into a restless sleep. New week, new you. Or so you'd like to think, if it wasn't just the same thing, day in and day out. The 9 to 6 grind has left you jaded. Although fielding messages from Yasha has been keeping you reasonably busy outside of work. Can we meet? Do you even have to ask? Won't I see you soon anyways? Laughs. He thinks... like he thinks he's cute or something. Maybe he is just a little cute. The string is still exhibiting odd behavior as if it has a life of its own. You can tell that it definitely favors Yasha. Like today at work. It usually doesn't disturb you when you're in important meetings, but for some reason it was especially active today. I can't believe I'm dealing with paper cuts at this age. The red string tugged you so roughly that your fingers brushed over the edge of a printout, causing a small but stinging paper cut. Making me look like an idiot in front of my boss. Fuck. What the hell has Yasha been doing to make the string act like this? Could he have been close to your company building? He had been receiving random phone calls directly to your extension, but the caller never speaks. If you had spare time to think more deeply about it, you would probably find it incredibly unsettling. In the back of your mind, the calls remind you of several true crime documentaries centered around missing, presumably dead persons. It's killed or be killed, you mutter under your breath as you disembark from the train. As your legs carry you forward mindlessly, You muse about how you deal with the stalker if they did try to launch an attack. Would I run? Or fight? Secretly, you almost hope for the excitement of something extraordinary happening. Although your accident was a huge deal at the time, now that you've settled back into your routine, you find life the same as always. Okay. Interesting. Thinking of your empty... So we might welcome this in this kind of like route ending, but I don't know. I'm already unsettled and I'm just here reading this. Thinking of your empty medicine cabinet, you find yourself shuffling towards the convenience store again. Although you'd like to hone your cooking skills, your soulless white-collar job leaves you with little time to work on skills or hobbies, except flattery and bullshittery. I should pick up some band-aids. As you crouch down to examine the limited assortment of band-aids and ointments, you feel a presence rustling behind you.
Don't turn around.
Oh, hello, sir. What? Although this is your first time hearing his voice, you recognize him instantly. Out of the corner of your eye, you catch a glimpse of blue hair. Despite it being over a week since you last saw him, you found it hard to forget someone dressed so flashily amidst the sea of suits and workwear.
You don't have to believe me, but you're in grave danger.
Okay, I believe you. I might believe you. This is unexpected. Can I ask, why did you bump into me like that? It hurt, you know? The man shifts uncomfortably and rubs the back of his neck.
I'm sorry. I did it unintentionally the first time we met. Ever since then, I've done it the same way.
Isn't this only the second time we've met? You have the feeling this conversation is about to jump down another rabbit hole. A different one from Yasha's, but still. Oh, lordy. Is it too much to ask to meet a not crazy hot guy? What a real thought. What a truly deeply rooted thought based on real life actually. Not even in the context of this game. Felt okay. Regardless of your thoughts, the man continues.
I guess I don't have to do it the same way next time.
Now that we've made contact.
Huh.
Is he supposed to be British? He trails off, seemingly calculating something in his head for a moment. Next time? These crazy guys keep saying next time like this is their second or third run of life. Is it actually? You wonder for a moment, but catch yourself before your thoughts go too off the rails. Who are you? And what the hell do you want from me? Just as the man is about to answer, he suddenly jerks his head towards something outside the store, reminding you of a dog picking up on a frequency undetectable by human ears. Okay, damn. I don't think we have time. I think he's close to making a decision on you in this cycle. But I will see you again. He pulls the brim of his baseball cap down further to obscure his face. Meet me here next time. I'm sorry I couldn't do anything for you this round. If possible, I hope you come out alive. Alive? You raise your voice, but he's already halfway out the door. Good luck. The convenience store clerk gives you a dirty look for your shout, or his shout, but you've no time to reflect. What the fuck?
Babe.
Okay. Hey, Yasha. You spin around.
What a coincidence.
I didn't think I'd get to see you today. Liar. He comes to see you every day. If you decenter yourself and try to view things again, that would mean that he has business at the convenience store every day. But he never buys anything. It seems his tastes are too refined to stoop to instant noodle level fare. So you're pretty sure he's here just for you. Why do you even eat this garbage? You could come over to my place. I'll whip you up some Michelin triple star level stuff in minutes. I was the chef in the life just before this one, you know. Uh-huh. Turning back to the band-aids and ointments, you swiftly make your selections.
No.
Oh no. Did you get hurt? I don't know, I'm mixing up my voices. Anyways, you're hurt. You're whipped around as Yasha swiftly grabs and pulls your wrist, inspecting your hand for damage. Did he know where you were injured ahead of time? Or is he just guessing? Okay. Lots of oh no 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 no's and the crazy eyes. The eyes that make me concerned. You can't get hurt. Your body is too precious. What the fuck?
Babe.
Every inch of you is my treasure. In this life. And in every life. He pauses.
Babe. You know I would give you the moon and the stars if I could. You just need to trust me.
His facial expression takes a jarring turn. He cricks his head to the side like a horror movie mannequin. Thankfully, it doesn't look like anything was dislodged or broken in his neck, but the angle is still unnerving.
And I need you to not betray my trust.
Okay. To not betray? A nice split infinitive. Do you really think I've not lived enough lifetimes to pick up on you ridiculing me for grammar? Ridiculing you? You walk towards the counter, Yasha in tow. I don't even know the split infinitive. I'm too panicked right now. I think you just take things way too personally. Do you know how many languages I speak? I speak them all. All of them. The convenience store clerk starts scanning her items, silently giving Yasha the side eye. Okay, convenience store clerk. Just mind your business at this one, because you don't need to get up all here and get yourself involved. You try not to react, but the edges of your lips curl up the sight of the clerk also calling out Yasha's bullshit. I really don't give a shit about how many languages you speak. After paying for your items, you exit the store. He follows. Although you want to ignore him, he's not going away anytime soon. If you smoked, you would love to pull out a cigarette and start smoking it to calm your nerves, like the cool protagonist of some gritty movie. But you don't smoke, so you just settle for digging around your plastic bag from the convenience store before finally deciding to speak. Sighing, you stare him dead in the eyes. Yasha, I get the red string thing. I get the soulmate thing. But why are you stalking me? Isn't there a better way? You're just torturing the both of us like this. Then, what would you have liked me to do? I'm sorry. I just couldn't. I couldn't find you. His expression is pleading, begging. He looks as if not being able to find you was the end of the world for him. I haven't had this much trouble finding you in forever. Every single lifetime up to this one, as long as I followed the red string, I could find you. I would literally follow you to the ends of the earth. In fact, I did one time, back in the day. But as soon as I opened my eyes in this life, I knew something was wrong. The red string just sort of faded after a certain point. Do you have any idea how terrified I was that I'd lost you forever? His eyes take on that crazy light again. Although you're morbidly curious, you suspect you've let him ramble on for far too long. As usual, I worked on building up my wealth and prestige, preparing a house and home for you. For us. So you can perhaps imagine how much of a relief it was when I finally started seeing the other end of the string again. It must have been after my accident. Yes, exactly, I looked it up. As you know, I don't feel comfortable unless I know everything about you, in every lifetime. I'm so sorry that you had to go through all that. The accident and the recovery. Especially without me. But I'm here for you now. And I'm ready to be with you. Forever. No, think. No, thank you. I'm flattered by the offer, but I'm really not looking to decide my forever right now, this moment. He smirks. Just like you. It's okay. I've been patient enough. I can wait. But I can't wait forever. I've already spent 30 years without you. You're 30? It's like that sound. You're 20? stopped counting after I hit 3,000. But yes, in this life, this body is technically 30. You're quite young. You're younger than I thought. You look great, to be honest. He smiles at you. You almost feel like it's genuine. Thank you. You look amazing as well. As your soulmate for millennia, I really don't care what you look like. But I must admit, just seeing you after years of waiting just put me over the moon. You're just as beautiful now as you've been to me in every lifetime. Thank you. That's kind of you. Regardless, I just want you to know.
Regardless of whatever you do, wherever you go, whoever you talk to, you are mine and always will be. There is no such thing as escape. You will be with me in life or death.
I'm scared.
I can make your life a living hell or a heaven on earth. It's up to you to decide which one, but you must make your mind up quickly. I tire of waiting.
We just had this conversation about waiting. Okay, Yasha's words echo in your head as you stumble your way home. Okay. Not like that was concerning. You can't even remember how you got back. By the time you came to your senses, you were already brushing your teeth in preparation for bed. What the hell was that? What the hell was that all about? Was he demanding from you? What did you mean about no escape? My girl. No escape. This means we are concerned. And starting over? Was he being serious? What the hell did he mean by starting over? Is he going to kill you if you take too long to decide whether you'll love him or not? But you just met a week ago, at least in this life. Crazy. You spit out the toothpaste foam and everything melts into gray as you mentally prepare yourself for work the next day. Another exhausting week. When was the last time you took PTO? I should have tried to finish my accident rehabilitation faster. After taking so much time off to recover from the accident and your month-long period of hospitalization, you feel guilty trying to submit time for a mental health day. I mean, it's important. Am I working myself to death? You murmur dramatically. But you know you can keep going. It could be worse. Much, much worse. These days, the red string is tugging on you more and more urgently. Have you made your mind up yet? Oh, he's still messaging you. Damn. He's even started coming by your work. You made it clear to him that you were really, really uncomfortable with this, but he still shows up. Every time he does, the evil glint in his eye seems to get sharper and sharper. He seems to know the CEO of your company. At this point in time, you don't even question how or why. At least you haven't been forced to go to a company dinner with him as a guest or client. Your coworkers and the office receptionist all assume that you're dating. Gross. No way in hell I would ever date my stalker. Damn. Not even knowing what to say, you begin repeating yourself, both verbally and in your head. Your thoughts are going round and round, cycling like a washing machine. Blue, who's calling me? A voice calls your attention. You spin around with a gasp. The train hasn't reached your stop yet, but it will soon. You! Hey. How does he know your name? You're pretty sure you've never told him your name earlier, just like Yasha.
I'm glad to see you're still alive.
You glance around the train suspiciously before taking a step closer to him. The train is reasonably full, but not enough to prevent some degree of privacy. Were you expecting me to be dead by now or something? You spit out in a hushed tone.
Please, be at ease. I just want to help.
At ease? There's a guy who's stalking me, literally showing up to my work and standing outside my apartment in the middle of the night, making really scary silent phone calls, texting me all the time, following me everywhere I go. And you want me to be at ease. You really don't mean to, but the pent-up stress from work and your stalker situation causes you to unleash your frustrations on this man. I'm sorry. I really didn't mean to take that out on you. You didn't deserve that. Oh, you do. You hold a meditative stance for a moment to calm yourself down. I am calm. I am a rock. I'm a mountain. Nothing can disturb me. No. The man chuckled good-humoredly while watching you, not seeming too upset by your little meltdown.
Are you quite alright now?
Yes, I think I've calmed down enough. Okay, you mentioned help. Can you help me?
Huh.
I think I might be able to do it in the next round. Not this one, unfortunately.
I promise.
But the next one. I swear it. Is it a trick of the light? His eyes seem to glow with a light greenish hue. Are you hallucinating right now? Have Yasha's antics really pushed you over the edge?
I'm sorry.
It's hard to explain. I'd really prefer to tell you more privately. Neurotically scanning the train for any signs of Yasha approaching or watching, you agree. What do you mean, the next round? Haven't you heard of YOLO? You only live once? I'm not sure if he has it in him, but I might not have a next time if this goes on, if you know what I mean. Which is to say, what if he kills me before this next round or whatever comes? He sighs and sits down in one of the open seats.
Right.
I'll explain everything in due time. No matter what happens this round, you will be alright in the end.
I promise.
You should get off here. I'll stay on for a little longer. Too long and Yasha will definitely notice. Why are you trying to help me? Do you get something out of this, or is it just duty?
Huh.
He muses for a moment and a gentle smile flickers across his face before it's gone. It is for now. But I'm warming up to you. He smirks as the train grinds to a halt and you hide your pinkish cheeks with one palm, turning your head to the side. This is your stop. Text me. Giving a single nod, you quickly shuffle off the train. Okay. The red string is tugging at you in periodic bursts, as if chiding you for your secret rendezvous with the blue-haired man. Dang, I still don't know his name. You resolve to ask his name first thing when you see him again. Did you make it home safely? Wow, he just does not know when to quit. Nope. You tuck your phone away, shaking your head. When will he learn? Try as he might, he'll never get the response he wants from you. At least not in this cycle. After an exhausting day, you are finally home. You dance around in front of the fridge. There's food. You actually went grocery shopping on the weekend. Good job. Now you don't need to go to the convenience store. Yasha insisted on escorting you around the grocery store, so you ended up letting him push the cart while awkwardly trying your best to ignore his presence. Life with a stalker is hard. I don't like this. Tired from everything that transpired during the day, you lay your head down to rest. Your dreams are filled with twisting sceneries and haunting memories of getting lost in places that are almost nostalgic, but just a little off. From afar, you can hear a warped male voice laughing, but you can't tell where it's coming from. Finally, everything fades to black in your dreams as well. Another tiring day of work. It's been several weeks since your first encounter with Yasha. You've been waking up in a cold sweat these days because he's making his intent more and more obvious. It started small, but things have been escalating more as the days pass. First your work, then all your outings. Despite your best efforts, he's managed to barge his way into all aspects of your life. You've been gathering evidence to report it to the police, but now that so many outsiders have witnessed you together, you fear it may be treated as a domestic dispute versus an actual crime. If you take it to the authorities at this stage, they won't do anything about it. It's frustrating. That night after work, he texts you. We need to be together. There's no reason for you to keep rejecting me like this. Everything I do it for you. Blue, why don't you understand? You have to stop this. You should, yep. I'm doing this for you. You'll never be happy without me. I've seen it in at least a dozen other lifetimes. How the fuck? The bastard. I've been living perfectly fine up to now, thank you. This conversation is going nowhere. Please fucking stop this shit. I need to see you in person. Respect my wishes, thanks. What do I know about love? Okay. I've relived different versions of this fucking conversation so many fucking times. You don't know anything. Oof, no, this is scary. He's got, nope, we're gonna die. I'm scared. What are we gonna do? Oh, grab anything that can be used as a weapon. Oh, he's already outside. Sorry, I'm not, it could be him. What are we getting? Okay, we're holding our red string. You ready yourself? Okay, holding it taut like a piano wire, you ready yourself. He's here, but you're somewhat prepared. You successfully drain him of energy, but you realize that you don't have the strength to keep the stranglehold on him like this. It seems like he seems to have some supernatural willpower, which won't allow him to pass out despite being almost completely out of oxygen. Feeling your arms finally fully sapped of power, you decide to make a run for it. We're running, we're screaming. We find ourselves, after a few minutes of running, at the station. Panting, you slow down, stopping for just a moment to catch your breath. I could not read that properly. Oh. Where do you think you're going? How did he get here so quickly? And he has fangs. You left before him, and you thought that you ran straight here, though you didn't have a destination in mind when you left. Your damned work commute led you here subconsciously, but somehow he still beat you to it. How the hell are you still this fast? He tilts his head at an almost inhuman angle and gives you the crazy eyes. Stay away from me, you psycho! What do you mean there's no one? There's no one here but the two of us, my love. Oh, I'm so scared. This is it. There really is no one here in this subway station except the two of you now. There's a station master's office nearby where a station master should be on duty at this time, but for some reason it looks like the lights are off and the office is closed. This is the moment of reckoning. How will you face him? Should we should we push him? I kind of want to be dramatic and push him, but I guess I have to go save. I like that here, these are more like handcuffs versus like the red string of fate, you know? This is really wild. I kind of want to know what would happen to embrace him, but maybe we should just, I would push him. Like, just instinct would be push. You tussle with Yasha, trying to wrestle him towards the edge of the platform. Although you're in no way a physical match for him, it seems that your strangling earlier was somewhat effective in tiring him out. In the distance, you both hear a train honking, approaching closer and closer at top speed. Oh damn, that was a lot. You need to do a lot of explaining to the cops, but from the CCTV footage and years of investigating and court hearings, they determined you were not in the wrong. You started an advocacy group of victims of stalking and left your mark in history as a humanitarian after this experience. Ending 9. Meh, he kind of deserved it. Oh. I like that. Okay. I'd be curious if we, out of this last choice that I made, if I just stalled him, if the other guy might be around, but maybe he wouldn't be, or we might die. So that was ending 9, that we just, if we get push him off the station with all the other choices. go stall him. Just as you're thinking of how to stall Yasha, with incredible timing, a train just pulls into the station. It seems to be all empty, but this could be your chance. Shit. Get on the train, I guess. With no other options. Truly, you bolt through the train doors. You press the emergency buttons, run towards the head of the train, praying it will be manned. Perhaps disliking the fuss, or maybe enjoying the chase, and for some reason, Yasha doesn't follow. You've gotten away, but you know that there's no returning to your normal life. You're running away from him, constantly taking trains, never settling down. You ask yourself, was it worth it? Every time that you settle down in a town, you feel the string tug. He knows where you are. He just hasn't bothered to come after you yet. After decades of running and living in squalor, burning through fake credit cards and IDs at the end of your short life, you start to question yourself. Was it all worth it to get away from him? Your answer is... Ending 8 on the run. Damn. Okay, now I want to see what happens if you do embrace him. This is crazy. I think it was good to go with the first instinct and just push him. Because honestly, what were we supposed to do? Gotta take matters into our own hands. You run up to him with your arms spread and just embrace him. Fiercely, with passion, for your own life's sake. I give up. I accept you.
What?
He freezes, seriously taken aback. Your sudden change of heart seems to be truly unexpected for him. I realized I can't get away from you. I don't love you now, I'm sure you know. He silently agrees with your confession, though there's no way he hasn't picked up on your rejection up to now. But I can learn to love you. Please, don't kill me. Please. You pitifully beg to be spared. Seconds drag on like minutes. You can barely hear anything over the sound of your own heartbeat. Then hesitantly, very hesitantly, he puts his arms around you as well.
My love.
Good. Wow. You are terrified of him, but you have no other choice but to obey. You realize there's no escaping from him except by acceptance. Luckily, he treats you well, though he keeps you on a short leash and limits your time with friends and family. Monitoring your social media like a hawk, apart from the forced romance with him, all is good. Over time, you start to feel a genuine affection for him. Ending 5, tight leash, out of those 3 endings, I preferred ending 9, because then he's gone. Okay, well, I am curious. Endings list. 10, 11, 12. There's 12 endings. I mean, I'm assuming I could, like, die earlier on, if I, like, tell him no and things. I don't have any time today to explore this, but I will definitely come back because I'm also curious about the blue-haired man. If we make different choices, like, for example, not being so warm towards Yasha when we meet him at first, and so he still remains to be more of, like very elusive as a stalker. Like, we know it's him, but we don't really have so much interaction with him or whatever. Like, we weren't welcoming him the first time around. Yeah, that was interesting. Let me know what you think. What would you have done? What are you most curious about? Do you like Yasha in any sense? This is very, like, weird in the sense of this, like, yandere genre. So, like, I don't know. I can't really like him. I'm honestly more intrigued by the blue-haired guy. And I wonder if he and Yasha, like, have crossed paths before. Probably, but I don't know. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please don't forget to press the like button. And if you'd like to see more of Bound by Fate and other indie visual novels of the playthroughs that I do for them, please feel free to subscribe to my channel. Anyways, see you next time. Bye!